Hey, sis.
You only talk like that when you need something. I've told you this already, I'm not lending you any money.
Don't be like that. Besides, you owe me, remember?
I don't owe you a single dime. If anything, you owe me. You're always the one asking for money or loans or borrowing my things.
But you still owe me. I didn't even get my present from you.
Present? What are you talking about? Your birthday isn't for another few months.
Not my birthday gift, idiot. For my wedding.
Your wedding? You're getting married again? You just had a wedding last year.
Yeah, but he didn't work out. He was super mean to me and wouldn't even let me use his credit card. So I had to dump him for someone much nicer.
So your husband set reasonable limits, and you completely ignored them and then dumped him when you didn't get your way? Sounds about right. Didn't the same thing happen with your first marriage? And your second? And your third? And your fourth?
You're just jealous that I can actually get a husband.
More like I'm surprised you can keep a husband that long. Which one was the longest again? Second, I think. That poor guy lasted nearly a year and a half. Well, before you cheated on him with his brother.
Can you blame me? You saw the picture I sent of him, right?
Maybe you should work on actually keeping the husbands you get instead of ditching them at the first chance you get.
Man, that's a laugh. You know those guys were only good for their wallets, right? They were all jerks anyway.
Sure, they're the jerks in this situation.
Anyways, enough about them. I've got a new husband now. And you didn't even send a gift to us. I know you could afford it with your salary and everything.
I didn't even know you were having a wedding. And even if I did, I'm not sending you another present. I sent you gifts for your first 4 weddings, but I'm drawing the line here. I'm really happy for you and everything, but I'm not giving you another gift. Besides, knowing your record, you'll be having another wedding in a year anyways.
How rude! I'm your adorable baby sister. You should be treating me like royalty, since you're the responsible older sister. It isn't even that much. It's just $10,000 for our honeymoon.
Excuse me? You want a gift of $10,000? No way! I don't even have that much in savings for myself, so there's no way I'm giving it to you.
Don't you think I'm worth that much, though? And it's for my wedding, my special day.
I'm sorry, I just really don't have that kind of money. I can get you a nice fruit basket or something next time you visit, but not anything that expensive.
Fine, be that way. You're such a jerk for treating me like this. What did I ever do to you?
You also spent all of the money I lent you last time on a bunch of makeup and a new dress when you said you needed food.
Yeah, well, I did need food. But I decided I wanted the dress more. I just borrowed more money from Mommy and Daddy.
They can't keep supporting you forever. I've seen your Instagram posts every week with a new expensive outfit. But you keep asking them, and me, for money.
Well, I can't be famous and go out in public without looking my best.
Seriously, are you still trying to become an influencer? You have, like, 100 followers. You've got to start trying to support yourself with an honest living first. At least before you start buying every single new product out there.
There you go, being all jealous again. Just because you can't afford these things doesn't mean I shouldn't have them. Besides, I deserve them for everything I've done for all of you.
Like what? Mooch our money?
Whatever. My phones cost more than your entire salary. I've got designer purses engraved with my name.
How much did all of that cost? No wonder you're always asking for money.
Exactly. I'm richer than you'll ever hope to dream of. One day, you'll be begging me for money.
I doubt that. If you're just going to rub your things in my face, I'm out of here.
But what about my wedding present? I need that vacation.
Sell one of your cars and get it yourself. I'm not giving you a single dime.
You're so selfish. I can't believe Mom and Dad put up with a little brat like you. When I'm super famous and you're still a nobody loser, I won't have any pity for you.
Whatever you say. Kiki, answer your phone!
Oh, hey sis. Did you get the pictures I sent you from my honeymoon? It's gorgeous here. I guess you could use Google Earth to see for yourself. That's the closest you'll ever get to being here in person.
You've got some nerve! I'm looking at my credit card bill, and there's huge amounts of money missing! And all the charges are from somewhere in Hawaii.
Yeah. You think I'd take my honeymoon someplace lame, like Mexico or Nevada? It's the sunny beaches and tropical winds for this girl.
I can't believe this! How did you even get my card?
I memorized your details when I last visited you. I knew you'd be stingy and refuse to give me my presents one day, so I kept it for an emergency, like this.
Kiki, this is serious. You've spent nearly everything in my account on your stupid trip. Not to mention the dresses, swimsuits, and accessories you bought with it too. I'm nearly broke.
Yeah, sorry, not sorry. If you had just given me the money when I asked, you wouldn't be so upset right now. But after a bit, the card declined before I finished my shopping spree.
Yeah, because I don't have any more in my savings. You spent everything.
That can't be true. I know you've got more squirreled away somewhere you just aren't giving me. That reminds me. You still owe me about 3,000 since there was only 7,000 on the card.
Excuse me?
Yeah, you owe me 10,000 for the wedding gift, remember? I only used 7,000, so you owe me more than that.
This is insane! I don't owe you anything! In fact, you owe me now. I need that money back.
Don't be stupid. I spent it all already. I'm not giving up my new bikini, so you can have your money back to hoard to yourself again. What do you even need money for anyway? You never buy anything nice, and your clothes always look old and ratty.
That's because I can't afford new outfits every week. I'm not as irresponsible as you, so I keep some savings for emergencies.
Well, this is the biggest emergency of all. Your dear sister needs to look her best at the beach, otherwise her Instagram will suffer and she'll never get famous.
Let it go already! Get a job and pay me back my money!
No way! You're being unreasonable right now. I'm not talking to you until you apologize for treating me so meanly.
Seriously? Just give me my money back and I can forgive you.
Forgive me? You're the one refusing to get me my present.
This isn't over, Kiki. I'm talking to Mom and Dad about this, and they'll have to talk some sense into you because I am done.
I already told Mommy and Daddy about everything, so you don't have to bother them.
We'll see about that. Mom, I've got to tell you something. It's important.
I was actually wanting to talk to you as well, so this is perfect.
Kiki stole my credit card information and is buying a bunch of stuff she doesn't need with my money. I'm broke!
Oh, don't be silly, dear. Kiki's just enjoying herself. She mentioned it was your gift for her wedding.
That's a lie! I never gave her my credit card. Kiki's already gotten to you, hasn't she? That rat!
See, this is what I mean. You need to be nicer to your sister. You're always saying no to her and hurting her feelings and calling her names.
But Mom, can't you see she's just wasting all the money we give her? I'm tired of you and Dad always treating her like a princess. She gets everything she wants from both of you. You never treated me this way, but somehow Kiki's the one who always gets spoiled.
Well, she's our princess. She deserves to have nice things.
But she's spending every penny she gets on these nice things. She's on her 5th marriage and she's hopelessly in debt with no job. You've got to stop babying her or she'll never become a functioning adult.
You're being rude again. How dare you say your sister doesn't deserve nice things? It's only right that someone as stable as us or as you should help her out when she's in trouble. But you're too heartless to do that. You're a horrible sister.
What? I'm doing what's best for her. She needs to learn to do things by herself.
She's doing just fine by herself, can't you see? You're just jealous of her. That's what's going on here. You don't like all the attention she gets and that Kiki has more money than you.
Well, she does now that she has my credit card. You need to stop her. Please, Mom.
I should be stopping you. You're the one harassing Kiki and judging her lifestyle. I can't believe you do something so terrible. It's just a little vacation. Besides, you have other money you can spend. You'll hardly miss this much.
No! I don't have other money! That's all I have! And she spent it on swimsuits and first-class tickets!
Stop complaining. You can always work more and earn it all back. It's a small price to pay for your sister to be happy, don't you think?
I can't believe this! Looks like I'll have to deal with it myself.
Hey, Erica.
I thought you didn't want to talk to me anymore.
I've got a bone to pick with you. Why'd the card cancel on me? I have reservations at a 5-star restaurant tonight.
I'm finally cutting you off. I canceled my card. Mom and Dad may not be willing to put their foot down and stop you, but I am. You stole my savings for your trip, but I'm giving you this last chance to turn things around. Pay back what you owe me and never ask me for money again.
You're joking. Do you know how much I'll be worth when my account takes off? Millions. Billions. Consider it an investment.
You're always taking and taking from us, but never offering to pay anything back. Even last Christmas, Mom and Dad bought you a car. Then you wrecked it while on your phone and they bought you an entirely new one. They almost lost the house that year because of that.
Well, what do you expect? Their presents sucked and got totaled. They owed me a new one.
You're delusional. I'm done with this. Try to get yourself out of the situation without our help. Maybe then you'll see that the world doesn't revolve around you, and all the bad choices you made will come back to haunt you.
Is that a threat? You're pathetic. There's nothing you could do to ever hurt me. I'm way too rich. I'm the successful sister here. The one with the money, handsome husband, and followers. So go back to your filthy apartment and cry because you'll never in a million years be like me. I'm the star here. You're lucky to even have the honor of supporting me like this.
Wow, you're even farther gone than I thought. Well, enjoy your vacation while it lasts. I'm going to try and gather enough money for groceries.
Ha! Don't try to guilt me into anything. I haven't done anything wrong. You're just being a baby like usual. Oh, Erica! This is terrible!
What's wrong? Is everything okay?
It's your sister. She's in jail.
You don't say. And why is that?
Someone reported her for tax fraud, identity theft, and theft.
Yeah, I made sure to tell the police all of that.
What? Why would you report your own sister?
This is what happens when you don't learn your lesson. I warned her so many times to make better choices, and she still stole my credit card and tried to use it as her own. Luckily, I was able to get it sorted out with my company and got a refund.
Erica, how could you? I'm going to bail her out right away.
Sure, you can do that if you want to, but I'm telling you now that if she hasn't learned her lesson, she'll just run you dry again with nothing to show for it. She hasn't even tried to pay you back for the thousands you gave her, has she?
She's our daughter. I'll spend as much as I want on her and you can't judge me for that. I want her to have the best life possible. And after doing this, I don't want to talk to you anymore. Consider yourself cut off from our family. Imagine doing something so terrible to your own sister.
Oh, like she hasn't screwed me over badly herself? You realize she wouldn't be in this mess if she had just learned how to handle money better and be a better sister. Instead, she lied on her taxes and stole my savings, so I reported her for her actions.
I'm headed to the airport to go and get your sister. When I come back, you'd better not be around still, understand? I want nothing more to do with you.
Please, Mom, you're cutting off the wrong sister. It should be Kiki that you're mad at, not me.
How dare you? You want me to cut Kiki from our family. It seems I made the right choice after all. Goodbye. Don't bother coming back to our place again until you learn to love your sister.
Fine, but don't come crying back to me when all of this blows up in your face. Everything happened just as I predicted. Mom was able to bail Kiki from jail, but it didn't change her spending habits at all. She kept spending more and more on clothes, fancy cars, and all sorts of junk. Her husband divorced her, again, once he realized she was terrible with her money, and he wanted half of their stuff in the divorce. Mom and Dad helped pay for her lawyers to fight him, but they lost horribly. Her husband took half her stuff, leaving Kiki heartbroken. Not about her husband, of course, but about her things. On top of that, she had major debts to pay. Not only to friends who she had borrowed money from, but also to a bunch of banks and moneylenders as well. It all came back to bite her, and soon, all the rest of her fancy things were taken to pay off what she owed. Her house was taken. Her cars, purses, and clothing were all taken by debt collectors. And she had to move back in with my parents. Even then, she still didn't take her money seriously. She spent more and more trying to buy back all the things she had lost. But it became too much. She was sent to jail again, and this time my parents couldn't get her out. I was glad to see her go. She kept asking for money again and again, but spent it on more things rather than paying off her debts. My parents gave everything to Kiki, and she still squandered it. That's when they came crawling back to me. With Kiki gone, their money was also all spent. Mom begged me to take them back in and apologized for everything she said. Now that they themselves were broke, they realized how Kiki took advantage of them, and they promised to never lend her money unless she mended her ways. I took pity on my parents and let them stay with me for a while. Once I had gotten my savings back from Kiki's psychotic vacation, I actually saved enough money for my own trip to Hawaii. No fancy swimsuits or restaurants, just an average experience. But I had a lot of fun. I even met my boyfriend down there too, and we really hit it off. Kiki will get out of jail soon, but I only hope she's learned her lesson. Otherwise, it won't be long before she's back there again.